in for a conversion masterclass, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Those of you watching on YouTube, right over on the left-hand side of the screen here, this is the Freedom Club, where I am one of the senior coaches. You can see me as I scroll down here. That's me right there with my Shopify award sitting right behind me. That's what you get when you get 100,000 orders on Shopify. I'm working towards my gold-plated one where you get, I think it's 1 million orders. Good God, that'll take me a while. So today is all about conversion optimization. That includes website reviews, ad reviews, email reviews, statistic reviews, and if you would like, today is an opportunity. If you want to put up your hand, if you're in the chat, to co-stream with me and show me your statistics, show me your ads, show me what's going on, and get some personal advice from me. Now, if you're watching the stream and you would really like some personal advice from me, but you don't want to show your store, don't want to show your products, that's cool. We can still do this. You can still come and co-share the screen with me. I won't ask you to share your store URL. We can just look at your statistics and we just look at your Facebook. And then that way no one's going to see what you're doing. I know there's a lot of people who are asking for help, but they don't want to share their store. I completely get it. I get it. So just know, I'll be happy to help you without sharing. It's all cool. Bill, yep, you're on the list, my friend. So before we get into helping everyone on the stream, I got a couple of comments here that I need to look at first. 1 minute, and then I'll open up the floor. Do this one. Okay, so Stephanie, hope I'm having a good week. I, in fact, am having a fantastic week. I literally just redid my entire website. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. I'm so proud of this. This is now, I think, version number 4 of Homecraftology. A second, let me get this down. Version number 4 of Homecraftology, and this is the slickest, coolest version of my website I have ever created. I did this in a premium Shopify theme called Shrine Pro. It is spectacular. The amount of features this theme has is amazing. Will that make your store make money? Probably not. Honestly, if you don't know what you're doing, using a expensive theme can sometimes actually hurt your conversion rates. I've been working on this new version of my website now for around about, I think about 4 weeks. It's taken me this long to get this slick and this perfect. And I'm proud to announce that it has actually affected my cost per sale. It's actually gone down today. It is early days though. It's going to take me a fair few more days before I have a wider bit of data to tell me whether or not the way that I have this current theme set up is hurting my sales or helping my sales. Never just take 1 day's worth of data, guys. Never take 1 day's worth of data. You need to give yourself enough time to collect enough data to make decisions about your website. That's all. All right. Having said that, I am very excited today. Okay. Stephanie, your store is Bright Tots and you've been selling blocks. I'm really interested in hearing how these blocks are going, by the way. I'm so excited for this particular product. You had a really bad week. Oh, damn it. I shouldn't have said anything. You had a really bad week and you're uncertain if it's a direct effect of combining your audience on Facebook ads. Probably not. On Friday, minus the drama of a bad week as singular sales a day and then 2 days of no sales. You purchased some UGC from Freedom for the magnetic blocks this week, and as of today, you've been allocating more spending to the products. Cool. All right. So before we jump into your stats or anything, hold on. You missed the beginning as you're in daycare pickup. Oh, you made it back on time. That's awesome. All right, guys. Let me just bring this back to my face a little bit. All right. So this is very common. When you launch your store and you launch your ads and they go out to the world, or people in Australia who are interested in, toddlers and toddler activities in this case, and you show them your new product, it's very, very, very common to get an influx of orders. Okay, not going to make you rich, but 1 to 2 orders a day, and you're thinking, e-commerce is easy. I got this. Look, my product's working. Very little effort on these ads. My website, very little effort on the website. I did the course. I did everything Austin told me to do. It's working. And then you think it's going to be great. Only for week 2, everything to start crashing down Your cost per purchase gets outrageously expensive. It jumps from 20 to 50 to 100. It's going badly. All right. And you're probably wondering what the hell is going on. What's going on is this is how marketing actually works. Okay. Regardless of whether you're on Facebook, you're on Google, no matter where you're advertising to, this is how advertising works, especially with a tool as powerful as Facebook in terms of their AI, data gathering, and the AI system to figure out where to put your ads. So what's actually happening? Facebook knows everything about us while we're on Facebook. Facebook knows what these people are looking at in the newsfeed, what they're clicking like on, and Facebook's got a pretty good idea. In your case, it knows the kind of people who have just had kids or have kids at that stage where they want to buy, the blocks, right? It knows the people who are actively looking at other websites selling the same thing. And when you launch your website, the first people to see your ads are those people who are already looking at that same product on another person's website. Those same people who are ready to throw money at you. They just needed to see a better offer. Or they just needed to see a offer. They get hit first. And you think, jeez, e-commerce, it's easy. All right. Now what happens in week 2? We're normally adding more to our budget by this stage. And even if you're not adding more to your budget, you're still trying to reach people that you didn't reach before. And so if all the hot, warm leads down the bottom of the funnel, they're all gone, Facebook goes up a level. And these people, they might still have toddlers. They might still be looking to buy stuff for toddlers. They might still have been looking at a block system before. They haven't chosen to buy yet, right? So they're not quite at that buy level yet. This is actually called, let's see if I can bring it up. Second. What I'm talking about here now is the 5 stages of awareness. See if I can find a picture. There's countless videos on YouTube about the 5 stages of awareness. This is it here. Unaware, people who don't know about the problem. Problem aware, people who know about the problem. Solution aware, people who know about the solution. Product aware, people who know about the product. And most aware, people who know about you and your product. And we start with these ones and we go out as we spend more money on Facebook, because Facebook doesn't have an unlimited number of people looking to buy blocks this week. It's got to go out. And now when you say that your ads have dropped off, when you're telling me that they're no longer as good as they were in the first week, well, it's not telling me that your product sucks necessarily. What it's telling me is you need to be talking to somewhere in this 5 stage differently to where you were last week. Because the people that Facebook found are the most aware people who know that their kids need blocks. They're just looking at the right type of blocks for the right type of offer for the right price, and yours happen to be there. And now we got to actually sell the solution. And that can mean you need better ads. You need better solution-aware text on your website. You need better solution-aware emails in your welcome series. And then if you want to go even further and start ramping up, and this is probably some of the problems that say people who are spending $500-600 a day on Facebook ads, they're seeing it too. Now you need to actually reach unaware people. Now in my case, I'm selling diamond painting kits. So I have, for my most aware, if you looked at my ads, which I share regularly, happy to share them whenever you guys want. My most aware ads are my carousel ads. I'll show you these. What? We're talking about them. Carousel ads. So looking at carousel ads. These bad boys. What I love about carousel ads, especially when you do a carousel ad inside an Advantage Shopping Plus campaign, you're very much more likely to meet product-aware people. Because product-aware people have looked at similar products on Facebook, and Facebook will match those to my carousels. So if you've looked up diamond painting somewhere else, they're already looking at these carousels. Now, if you have 4 or 5 products, you can do a carousel. You can give that a try. It may be good for you. You may reach those product-aware people. If you haven't tried an Advantage Plus shopping campaign, you may want to try that too. Maybe that will help you reach more of those people. Now for what I call the top of funnel, which is what we teach you guys. It's the most basic point of advertising. And yes, I still use top of funnel. Absolutely, 100%. When you talk about top of funnel, these are the more ads that I make. It's focused around teaching people, hey, you don't need to be bored. You don't need to doom scroll on your phone and be sitting there anxious at night. You could spend your time making diamond painting. So I have I have founder messages of myself talking about what this is and why it's so cool and what sort of people it helps. I've got a video of my wife and I. We did this video talking about the products, how to use them, and how much they've helped my wife, and when they've helped them. I got this new UGC that I just added yesterday, in fact, from a UGC provider, and it is brilliant. Now this is going to be, this is geared towards the busy mums.
As a busy mom of 3, I was looking for something relaxing and entertaining to do at night.
I'll show you guys out one day, but you get my drift. This here is to teach people about the problem, teach people about the solution, and then teach people about the brand in that order. Now, if your ads aren't working, before you throw out your idea, because it was pretty good in the first week, before you throw it out, it's worth going in and having a look at, if you haven't got your UGC yet, that's cool. Go in and have a look at your primary text. Are you advertising the problem first? I see here, here's the problem. Relax, unwind, and create something beautiful. Relieve anxiety. A mindful hobby loved by millions. Watch Netflix or listen to a podcast and create art. So that's the problem. That's the solution to the problem. The problem is you're bored, you're anxious, you need to unwind. And then this is the solution. And then we have down here my selling points. Why buy these from me in particular? You could buy these anywhere. Why get them from Homecraftology? Well, we've delivered 300,000 kits. We have thousands of 5-star reviews. You get a full money back guarantee. And then I repeat myself again, which I really should get rid of because I shouldn't be repeating myself. But it's there now, and I don't want to mess up my ads anyway. Then I've just got this full of reviews, full of, and these are actual proper reviews from people too, which you will get in time. So it's not about being patient. Definitely don't be patient. Oh, you've said you need to be patient and wait for your new creative. Yeah. Don't be patient with Facebook. If it's not working, pull your budget down. If you want to keep the traffic coming in, if you want to be testing different things, pull your budget down so you're not breaking the bank. Look at your primary text because people do read them. Look at your headers. So I've got 30% off premium kits today as my header right there, and I've got my 5,000 plus 5-star reviews at the bottom of it. I love putting stars in the description there. If you look here, this is the description. The reason I love putting stars there in particular is because they draw attention to my ad, right? So that's one tip there to go and do today. Now, if you feel like your ads are pretty good, you don't feel like you can improve them in any way, and you're waiting for your UGC, do not just sit on your hands. Go in and start analyzing your own landing page. Make sure that your problem and solution are properly visualized, and when I say visualize, I mean like you've got images to show the problem, you've got images to show the solution, you've got all of the things on your landing page you need, and make it better. If it's for mothers, for buying a thing for their toddlers, use mothers speak that toddlers, or use the kind of speak mothers would speak when they're talking about their toddlers. Get onto their level. Make sure that you reach them at a point where there's an understanding and a mutual respect, if that makes sense. Work on your emails. So I am never not doing anything. Even still, this is a nearly an 8-year-old e-commerce business. Every day of my life, I'm never not doing something for it. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm waiting for my UGC lady to finish her video, I'm working on my emails. Even still, even after 8 years, I'm working on my emails. Even after 8 years, I'm working on my landing page. Have you seen? I am never stopping. I'm always improving, always looking for those things to improve. And if you're wondering what I'm working on, for example, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm working on. I got a buy or die. My buy or die series is what I call it. You guys call it a welcome series. I just like buy or die. It just sounds cooler. Now, you guys have your welcome series done, and you're sending traffic to your website, right? And you're thinking, my job is done. I've done all of the emails Austin told me to do. Yes, technically your job is done for the course. Now, what I'm here to teach you is what to do after the course. I'm here to teach you what's next, your day-to-day, your week-to-week activities to continue to craft your store and hone your skills to become better marketers. Well, this is it. So you can see here, this is different from what you have in Klaviyo, I know, but I started with this flow right here. Every fork is a flow. So this was flow number 1. And that flow was get $5 off your first order. That worked really well. Cool. All right. What's another offer I can give people? Okay. So I thought, you know what? 50% might be too much. What if I give people 40% off? And flow B over here is give people 40% off. Oh, sorry, that's this one in the middle. Give people 40% off their first order. That's my welcome series flow there. And then last week I thought to myself, what if I'm giving too much away? What happens if I make it 30%? Do I reduce my conversions and do I get more money, or do I just reduce my conversions and get less money? So I'm running this test now. All of my traffic is now forked to my B test, whereas I'm giving people 30% off their first order and then giving them the same emails that they were getting before. So I'm always testing all of my flows, every single one of them. It might be browser abandonment, might be my cart abandonment, might be my thank you series. All of my emails are getting tested all the time. All the time. Whenever I have nothing to do, I'll come in, I'll make some new tests to a flow. And this is what you guys need to be doing. Even if you are in the process watching this video going, don't need it in there, Chris. I've scaled to 5K a day. Killing it. That's great for you, man. That's fantastic. It won't stay that way. Your product is going to peak. It's going to drop. It might peak again in the future, but you cannot bank on your product continually to scale. What you can bank on is improving your website so that when sales do start to dip, you've got the backing up. You got the data and the science behind you to know my email system is spot on. My conversions are spot on. I'm getting like 4% conversion rate on my landing pages because of my emails on my landing page, right? That's when you kind of know if you've got a high conversion rate on your emails and landing page, you'll know how much you can spend on Facebook ads and still stay profitable. All right, hope that helps. So Stephanie, get back to work. All right, now, was that the only one? Yes. Love some feedback on your ads. You've had several ad copies, images, and a video link attached. You'll be working in my live session, but you'll watch it tonight. Cool. All right, let's take a look at these, Jess. Guys, once I've gone through my comments on the listing here, then I'll be looking through the chat and inviting you guys up to have a chat with me. All right. So, looking at this first image here. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't particularly like the colors. I know it's kind of modeled off what's been really good for like Damon and his type of ads. I'm not a fan on Facebook of putting blue on my ads. And the reason I'm not a fan of blue is because Facebook is generally pretty blue, or at least it used to be. Still blue? See, yeah, it's pretty blue. There's a lot of blueness, right? And a lot of grays, a lot of muted tones. I really prefer to make my colors completely different from Facebook's. Also, I can barely see a logo there. Not a huge deal, but just the colors are clashing. In terms of what you're saying, I'm not a huge fan of the fonts. I find this does look pretty much sort of just thrown together. I don't really know how to fix it exactly. That's just my feedback. But the pictures that you're using, pictures are great. Okay, now text-wise, say goodbye to harmful toxins in your shower water forever. Meet our trusted AquaGlow shower filter and welcome soft hair. Welcome soft hair and clear, healthier skin. It's okay. It's okay. It's not bad. I'd be more like, I'm a lot more dramatic. Toxins in your water are slowly killing you. Something like that. Really drive it in. And then instead of meet our trusted AquaGlow shower purify, use our world-renowned shower filter to safely remove the toxins and carcinogenics from your water to give you soft hair and clear and healthier skin. Something like that. Yes. Well, this looks promising. Your plumber-free solution to remove 95% of toxins from your shower water. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The background's a bit off-putting. It is blue, and I did say I don't like blues, and the grays here. I would change the colors up. The background's just off-putting because of the blue and the white, but it might look good in the feed. Where you've got little circles of people, it's always good to put a bit of a barrier, not a barrier, what's the word? A bit of an edge around the circle. Otherwise, it sort of looks badly superimposed. I love the red circle with the 50% off. I love that, and I love your 30-day risk-free trial. That's fantastic. So this one's getting there. This one's pretty good. You probably get some sales from that, or at least some clicks. This one. Your plumber-free solution to getting rid of nasty chemicals without breaking. Yeah, that's. Damon says it's a key line. Yeah, I know what things should look like. I don't know what they're called. All right, excuse me. This, I think, personally, is a 10 out of 10 ad. That's great. I love the red circle, the vague red circle saying, look at this, look at this. Brilliant. And like the first one, this one looks a little thrown together. It's clean-ish, it's getting there. I don't think people are buying this to invest in their hair. I think they're mostly buying it out of fear that they're just gonna die from their tap water. Yeah, so I'd be having a think about that one. And then we've got this one here. One of the best investments I've made for my skin and hair. Look, I like the, I like the red circle. I love the red circle. I love the fact that you can see this. Bring back the other one. The other slogan you got is way better with the plumber-free solution. Ad copy. I never knew water could make such a difference. I noticed my sensitive. Don't start with this. Start with the problem that you're solving. I really love that logo. That one here. Plumber-free solution for getting rid of nasty chemicals without breaking the bank. I reckon that should be your overall slogan. That's really clever. Really good job. But then you have your review, and then you have your unique selling points, and then you have this. That's all looking good. Very good. They're all very good different copies too. Well done. Well done. So you're getting there on those ones. Getting there. There was, just bear with me guys. Actually, for those of you who struggle making ads that look pretty, I'm not saying these don't. I just want to show you something that one of my mates just showed me. Let me, I'm pulling it up, so just give me a second. I'm gonna find the link. This is gonna be one of those golden nuggets. You guys are gonna love this. Ah, here it is. All right. Damon, you're out of a job. Creative. There we go. Creative OS. Oh man, anyone who was on this call, jump on this. This is phenomenal. This is using, it's a bit like Canva, but it's just designed to make ads. And it's designed to make gorgeous ads. Look at this thing. So I haven't got in to have a play with it. I've gotten an account. I've just been too busy launching my store. But what is it, $50 a month? Cancel anytime. You got it? Yeah, this is an amazing tool. So this will allow you to make those things look like the way that you're trying to do for your shower filter, but to do them with ease. I shouldn't probably have given this away. I should have kept it in my back pocket for a bit longer. I'm going to make some ads with my account over the next couple of days. I'm going to show you what I make. So the ads that I'm going to be looking at making, if you look at my 5 stages of awareness, and guys, just whenever you're making ads, pull these up. Make sure you got an ad to cover each different stage of the pie here, right? Facebook, it doesn't know your ad's context. It'll just show it, but it will learn over time which particular ad copy, which particular creative to show to the people it thinks are in the different stage of your funnel. So have at least one of these, if not 2 of these, in mind when you go and create your ad, and then you just go and talk to it. You talk to that, okay? Can't take it back now. I should have made sure I got an affiliate link for these guys. They're gonna have a rush of people signing up. But yeah, go and enjoy that, guys. All right, who's next? So I think that's the last of my messages there. Let's go down the list now. Maria, how am I going? Yeah, I've been busier than ever with freedom stuff. So yeah, you guys are keeping me busy. You're on the call on Monday. I think you mean Tuesday. Maybe it's your Monday. Yeah, but you had to get your son from work. Any chance I could look at your ad results? Your product is on the high side of $117, and these are your ad results since you went live. 2 sales, turned off some ad sets, and even some ads, adding new audience. What to do next? All right, let me just pop this over here. Okay, Maria. So, just overall, and in fact, let me get the next image lined up. Then we can have a look at all the data. Okay. Yeah, all those people who make shitty ads, I've just made your day. I'm included. I'm included, guys. I've been doing this for 8 years. Making nice looking ads is probably the hardest part of this for me. I know what I want to say in my ads. I know what I want them to look like, especially the videos. But good God, do I suck at making them? I spent like $8 grand on my camera and my lenses, and I did make some good clips, but putting them together into a cohesive story. I remember telling my team, you know, I want to focus on the message. The message has to be the right message for the right person at the right time. And they're like, what are you talking about, Chris? I'm like, I know what I want. I don't know how to get it. So I get it, guys. Ads are hard. Managing ads is phenomenally easy. That's the good part. Just making the ads. I leave that to the professionals now. I tell them what I want. And it's expensive to go to UGC and sort of get a video and then get another one closer to what you want. But I'm finding it's a lot easier to get the high quality, I guess, third person thing that I want. Anyway, looking at your stats here. So we've got one and this one. What's the difference here? I think this is your ad sets level and this is your ad level, right? So I'll focus on your ad set level to begin with. We've got audience testing, baby, she's having a baby, Johnson's baby. We've got click-through rates that look pretty good. I don't want to, like, if you've learnt this from another coach, I don't want to say it's the wrong thing to do. I personally don't do any day breakdowns. When we're looking at our ad results, I like it all combined. There is no point looking at day to day. For example, I could look at my ads today, which I showed you guys. My cost per purchase has halved today from yesterday. Now, it could be that I launched my new website. It could absolutely be that. But I'm not going to get too excited over 1 day's worth of data. What really matters is longer period of time. So a breakdown of day up here probably isn't particular. So I'm only going to be looking at the line data up here. We've got overall on Johnson's baby 2.4% click-through rate. That's actually pretty good. We've got a CPM of 53 that tells me this particular audience, so the baby audience, might be expensive to advertise to. Maria, you're at a work meeting and doing this on the side. Like I told you guys a story many times. I spent 3 years at the end of my corporate career trying to get myself fired, only to get promoted and get bonuses. Because obviously, if I was just chilling at work, I was doing it with ease. I was literally going to work, opening up my laptop, working on my e-commerce, day in, day out, and I still do that. I haven't changed. Okay, so yeah, Matt, that happens. That happens. I'll have to have a look at that for you. Okay, Johnson's baby, 2.4% click-through rate, really good. CPM a little bit high. Cost per click $2. I'd love to see that down a little bit further. $2 is doable, but we'd want to hopefully get that down under $2. Under $2 is definitely the goal. However, for a high-ticket product, a $2 click can easily work. Now, she's having a baby, 1.7% click-through, not terrible. It's doable. Anything above 1.5 I'm pretty satisfied with, but cost per click is quite high. However, in this case, we've had 2 add to carts, 2 purchases, and a pretty good ROAS. That's pretty good. Pretty good. New baby, 4.8% click-through, massive CPM. This is a very, very high market to advertise to. Obviously, people who've just had a baby are looking to buy anything for the baby. Cost per click is actually significantly good for a CPM this high. That's a good thing. Now, you haven't had any purchases, but you've only spent $40 and you had 2 add to carts and 1 checkout. The fact is you've had 2, 4, 5 checkouts and 2, 3, 4 purchases. Pretty good. Pretty good. And add to carts, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. You've had 2, 4, 6 add to carts. How many clicks did you get? Can't see your clicks in total, and I'm not going to add all those up. Well, hold on. We'll add them all up. 18 plus 11. That's what? 39 plus 22. That's, oh, Jesus. 50, 61. So 5 add to carts for 61 clicks. That's actually a pretty good add to cart rate. Now, that tells me that you're actually doing pretty good for this. You may not be profitable. You may be wondering how to make this profitable, but I can tell you, not doing too badly. Okay, your product is on the high side at $174. Brilliant. These results are since you went live to sales. You turned off some ad sets and even some ads. It added a new audience. What to do next? Let this play out for a little bit longer. You haven't spent much money. You got a high ticket product. It's doing okay. Let this play out. You may need some better UGC. You may need some better image ads. You may need to incorporate my whole spiel before of the 5 stages of the realization, whatever they're called. However, it's looking pretty positive just from what I can make out from the statistics here. What I would suggest to do in future, go and test new audience targeting for sure. When you feel like you've probably had another 3-4 days worth of data, you can begin to start putting those audiences all into one ad set and combining that budget all in the ad set and see how you go there. For, like I said before, now that the ads are running and they're doing okay, you don't need to sit here tweaking your ads. You can now focus on your emails and focus on your landing page. Don't forget those two. Get all of your automations up and running. Put all of your effort into there. Make sure the language that you're using in your emails and your automations and your everything, make sure it's the right language for a new baby owner. Wait, a new mother. A new baby owner. A new mother. And Maria, make sure that you're getting emails. Make sure that you have, if you're not using, if you are using Klaviyo, make sure that you're having a sign-up rate of like good sign-up rate, 6 to 11%. And if not, go and try Wheelio out, which is an app I'm always promoting. I should get an affiliate link for that one too. Wheelio is a great app. I would 100% use Wheelio on a baby store. And if you are using Klaviyo and you think you're getting a good sign-up rate on your email list, you've had, was it 62 clicks? I think I said you had. So you should have at least 6 to 8. Yeah, 6 to 8 emails. Oh, you did all of that and Klaviyo was off? Damn, you're going to do really well. Wheelio is not free. It is not expensive either. Wheelio, it's like $15 a month. I think it's US, but it's phenomenal. So I'm getting 11% sign-up rate through my Wheelio. Damon, if you're listening, I'd love for you to experiment with having Wheelio on your store. I really would. I think it's great. Anyway, Maria, 100%. Go and install Wheelio. If you want an in-depth bit of instruction for how to use this, look at last week's Thursday night call. I went into detail about how to set it up, what to do, how to set up the slices. You integrate this with Klaviyo. This doesn't replace Klaviyo. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Or was it eat too fast before I had to come on? It integrates with Klaviyo. It helps Klaviyo because it gets people into your Klaviyo lists. Oh, I'm excited for you. You did that well on your first week with Klaviyo turned off. I'm excited. That is great. Yeah, Damon, because your store, I just jumped onto Damon's store for a bit. Because your store is now not just with the fibro, because it's now a lifestyle, it's more bed and bath. Yeah, go and put Wheelio on. It's only for you. I know your pop-up's really good, but even just 2% more in emails is going to really help you, especially now that you've got a higher range of products. I would put it on. This is pretty good, but I would put it on, personally. Okay. Let's go up to the top here. Okay, Bill. All right, Bill, are you happy to jump on the call right now and have a chat? I'll stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna invite you in. And then Damon, you can jump on after that, and then I'll go through the rest of the chat. Oh, some other news. I know a lot of people might be watching this on the replay, so I've been speaking to Austin. I'm actually going to start streaming also on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. my time, I believe. So if you can make that call, that'd be great. That this is more for the international people who don't get to make it at this time. It's on a weekend, maybe maybe a late at night for you guys, but hopefully you can make the call. All right, Bill, how you doing? Well, very good. Welcome to the stream. So, what I'll need you to do is share your screen. There's a button right down the bottom of the screen. It's like a square thing with a little line underneath it next to the hand. And if you're on a Mac, there may be some additional privileges you got to set. Yep, and then you got to click entire screen and then click share. There's usually some permission thing at the top. It's all good. Everyone goes through this. We got you. We got you. So go do that. Allow the settings. Close your browser down. We'll be here waiting for you to jump on. This will take you 30 seconds, if that. Don't worry. Every single Mac user goes through this process when they chat with me. You got this. We got you. No, it isn't. While you're doing that, I'll put you on mute until you sort that out. You're probably going to have to jump out of the call and jump back in. And let me know. I'll just answer a couple of questions while we're there. All right. So while he's working on that, Lisa, yes, we'll look at your stats. Jessica, you know I'm not an accountant, but can you ask, do I have one company with many subsidiaries, or do I do one company for each business? Okay, good question. I am not an accountant, so any advice that I give you is not financial advice. However, I do know a thing or two about structuring. Now, the way that I do this personally is I do have a few companies. It does cost a bit of money to start up a company. I think it's like $500 to 1K. And I've actually got some companies that I run that own some stores and some businesses, and other companies that own multiple businesses. It's complicated why I did that, but each of my companies is actually owned by a trust, and my trust is split between myself and my wife. That way, I can actually cascade some earnings down to her as well, and to me as some sort of frank. I guess that's how it works. What I can say is go get an accountant. I have a good accountant in Melbourne. I can send you. I'll actually tell you who they are. Actually, what would I look for? BAS statement. They do all my tax for me. They do all the structuring for me. These guys have been amazing, and they are called bjvaccountants.com.au. Just grab the URL. BJV Accountants. Now the importance of getting an accountant, other than making sure that you're legally structurally okay, is tax. Because it can get tricky. It can get really tricky. People are going to be paying you GST, and you're going to be paying the tax office GST. But then also, you're paying GST to Facebook every time you run your Facebook ads. So what should probably happen is you should get something back from the ATO. And Lisa, you're a trust lawyer. Most people have trusts. Yeah, I have trusts. I definitely run everything through a trust so that I'm at least one layer separated. So if anything bad happens, my businesses can. I assume this is how it works. I don't know, but my businesses could go bankrupt, and my personal liability won't be affected by that. I think. I don't know, but my accountants did all that for me. If you talk to BJV accountants, and you just tell them, Chris was on a coaching call and said you guys were awesome. They will take care of you. And no, I don't get any kickbacks from them by recommending them. They're just a great mum and dad. Um, they're like husband and wife accountants who work in Melbourne. They're brilliant. All right. So I'll see if Bill's ready. I'll send him another invite. Ah, you're back, Bill. Awesome. You can unmute yourself too. We got there. We can't hear. There we go. Yeah, it's working. It's working perfectly. Good job. Yeah, don't worry, man. Every single person on a Mac who comes on this call goes through that exact same thing. I had one guy, and it took him like 20 minutes. All right. So are you comfortable showing your product in your landing pages, or you want to keep that a secret? Ah, Travelly. Wow, I've seen yours before. Nice. Oh man, I want this to work so badly. Mm-hmm. Nice. That's much better. Much better. Now, for anyone else listening, that doesn't apply to you. There's some products which are going to be more confusing when you have a buy one buy two. That's all. So just one bit of feedback on your store, your pop up. I'll share my screen real quick. So the pop up here, the text is really quite small, and it's not giving me in big letters an offer. So you really want to say get 10% off your order in big letters so that I know exactly what I'm going to get when I put my email in. And it's nice, big, and bold. That will hopefully increase your sign up rate. And for a travel store, you could use Willio. You could. Be, you just share your screen again? Yeah, I could, yeah, but now it's gone. Yep, cool. All right, so just go back. Just go back to the campaigns for a sec, so I can see overall. So we're talking eight. How you've been doing this for more than 8 days? Cool. All right. So spent $350. That's a good amount. That's the kind of amount we would need to make some decisions. Your CPM is quite good at $41. So the people you're advertising to, they're they're not too expensive. Your click through is great, so your ads are effective. Cost per click at under or around $1.50, pretty good. How many clicks did you get in total? 199 and 9 add to cart. So that's around about a 5% add to cart rate, which is feasible. Problem is your checkouts. So, so don't panic. When you're looking at your statistics, nobody panic, especially when you've only spent $350. What we got to do, what I do on these calls is I just help you break down your conversion chain because the moment someone sees your ad, from the moment they purchase, there's a whole bunch of events that have to happen. And I call that the conversion chain. I made that up, by the way. If you hear someone else say it, I made that. um, so looking at, there's a lot to look at, but looking just at the data that Facebook has given me, and I'm just making assumptions. But your add to cart rate is not too bad. At 5%, that's not too bad. But once someone's added a cart, they're not purchasing. And that can come down to, from my experience, a couple of things. This is a very high ticket price. at $239. Oh, actually, so you spent $300. You got two purchases, so you got $480. Damn. Oh, that sucks. But one person bought the backpack? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, if one of those people who added to cart actually decided to purchase this, you would be break even, and if another one purchased, you'd be making money, and we'd be having cocktails. So you're close. You are close. This is a tough call. It's a tough product because of that high ticket price tag. And okay, so let's look at your email signups. Let's go into Klaviyo, take a look. I don't see much point at this stage in tweaking your ads. I think I can tell just from looking at them, they're looking pretty good. That's not the problem here. Not saying that we won't tweak them down the line, but we got to find the issues. All right, your email signup sucks. That's the problem. You've only had 3 email signups. Yeah. Yep. And show me that one because that's not bad. Sign up rate of 6.9%. That's pretty good. Oh, that looks great. Yeah, yeah. So what I tend to do when I'm creating my offers, I'm creating them for mobile. And you can make this on mobile and you can add an image there. See how you can add a block on the left? That's right. Now just show me targeting and behavior. Yeah, that looks great. I think that email sign up rate is 6.9%. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. And what I like about this, it's clear. It's very, very clear. Look, that's $16 off. This is good. This is actually a good pop up. And I said that. That's what I used to do as well. That's how I got where I am. But there's no point blindly copying. Because $10 off could have been just as good. Test this for a while. You could test 16. You could do 20. You can do 10. I do like putting specific. Like I made $1 million on Homecraftology, just giving people $5 off their first order. I only moved to giving them a much bigger price range when things got harder, and I really needed to reach more people and sell more products. When I reached that stage where everyone's seen my brand now and it's getting harder to scale, that's when I've now put in, okay, now you get 40% off. But for a long time, it was get $5 off. So get $16. That sounds like a great deal, especially if it's $240. $16 sounds like a lot of money. I think so too. Sorry, I was just quiet there because I was just reading your product page. Elevate your travel game with our cutting edge vacuum. I reckon that you should keep this really simple. I think you should probably replace like move those the first paragraph and the second paragraph, like put the second paragraph first. Effortlessly reduce the bulk, and I'd keep it even simpler than that. Fit more shit in your luggage. Well, maybe not the shit, but fit more crap in your luggage. And because of the nature of your brand, you can be fun. It's okay to put personality in there. Fit more stuff in your bag. Just so when someone actually sees this and lands on here, the first thing they see is, oh yeah, I'm on the right place. I need to fit more stuff in my luggage. This is the problem that this is solving. Something like that. Have a play around. Even inside of the community here, if you put some slogans up and you want people to tell you which one's the funniest or which one's the most head turning slogan, I'm sure people would help you. I like that. Fit more junk you're not gonna wear. Or like if your girlfriend or your wife ever puts her luggage in yours because she can't fit, that would actually be a really good ad. Because my wife does that. That'd be a great ad. If you can get some UGC and she's like sneaking into her husband's luggage because she can't fit her robe in her luggage, that'd be awesome. Right. It's not like that's the course is right, but it's not that simple because you have a high ticket item. And generally speaking, you want to probably leave your broad running because your broad there, see how you got a 1.95% click through rate? It's actually really good. And your cost per click is actually very good as well. And that's probably going to come down over time as Facebook learns more about your brand. I would leave that running. I would, yeah. However, your traveling ones look amazing. And what I would do at this stage, this isn't necessarily what the course teaches you, this is just how I roll. Now that you've got some good stats there, I'd take your best ones that are over 2%, which is all but one, which is your travel and outdoor creators. I'd roll them all into one ad set. Well, because that's broad, we would keep that on. I would keep broad on. Here's the thing: if if you can manage, and it's harder to like, the reason why we do broad is because we're just trying to see if it's going to work. If you can make broad work, you can scale. If you can't make broad work, it's gonna get really tricky to scale. That's right. That's right. Well, what's your total budget per day? I put 25 on broad and 25 on the targeted combined one. And if you have any more, I can't think of any interests you want to test. I think those are all the interests for this one, to be honest. That's right. And then you're just sort of giving your ad sets less and less volume or less and less value because you're getting worse and worse keywords. But looking good. All right. So so in Klaviyo, before we close off, can you show me your automations? Your flows, yeah. Awesome. We got abandoned cart. We got welcome series, which had a conversion fantastic. That's good. That's very, very good. Now that you got these running, we gotta seed them. We gotta add people into them, or they're just an empty petrol tank. So look, I'm not a car guy, but I do like to think of my e-commerce as a well-oiled car. So my engine is of course my email system. My body is of course my Shopify. Like my chassis is Shopify. My fuel is people, and that's right. Facebook is the fuel pump, and it's sending people in through my engine. And if it's not sending people into my engine, which is my email, I'm not making money. 80% of the money that I make comes from emails. 80. Well, especially, yeah, your welcome is pretty good. We just got to get more people into it. That's the only problem that you've got. Just scroll down that for a sec. We'll just have a look at one thing. Keep scrolling. Now if you're gonna have yeah, don't get rid of that skip recently email profiles on all of your emails and all of your automations. Turn that off. It's there for safety, but I prefer to send my emails to people. And if you're going to turn on your $16 off, make sure you go and update your flow. Awesome, man. And come see me on Tuesday because that will give us enough time in terms of like what's today? Thursday, so that's 4 days. Wait a second. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, that's 4 days with the data. That should be enough. With your email flows changed and your new pop up, things should hopefully start to turn around. No worries. I'll speak to you then. See ya. Alright, so Damon, you are up. And if anyone else wants a one-on-one call, pop up your hand. There's a little hand raise button. Pop up your hand and you can jump on. And if there's no hands after this, I will be going through the chat and answering all the questions in the chat. I can hear clicking. There we go. Yeah, we gotcha. Yeah, I can. Ooh. It looks like some of it's starting to work. Great. Well, it's only spent $60. Probably spent most of that in the first few minutes, right? So for your 11 sales, what was your total conversion value? The total sales that you got for those 11 sales. Yeah. So 2,500 minus 900. So have you just broken even then? So you got $833 in profit from that. Oh, wait a minute. No, you don't. You got that times 2. So you got 1666 in profit minus 999. So you got made. Oh, really? Slightly above. So I got a profit of 667 just from my quick math there. Is that wrong? Okay, cool. All right. So what I would think. So what I don't like is frequency looks good. Yeah. If I look at that's normal. That's quite normal. Yeah. Mine today are like 1.3, and I'll just do a quick check over the last week. It's very normal and good. It's good that it's doing that. That's your retargeting. Yeah, mine are about 2.4 for my frequency of the last 4 days, and if I go back more, if I do like 2 weeks, it'll be more like 4. Yeah, my shopping campaigns are at 4 frequency over the last month. My retargeting is at like 8 frequency over the last month. Perfectly okay. What I'm concerned about is, well, not concerned, because you've got some ads there that look pretty good in terms of click throughs. Your long video, the image ads, the click throughs are so like minimal, and the cost per clicks are very high. But they've always been that way for these ads for you. What's the spend though? Because it's meaningless. That's meaningless data. Because that's pretty good. Yeah. So the most people that it's reaching, it's like they're not clicking on that. Not necessarily. Learning's a bit of a black box. It's hard to say what learning is or isn't doing, but from my experience in all of the years on Facebook, people would often get really upset when they get kicked back into learning. If it doesn't work on learning, it'll continue not working once it's finished learning. This ad set looks pretty good. I would, but I'm concerned with some of those ads. Like, just click back in it again. I'm wondering why the video is getting those sales. We're getting clicks. $3 per click is quite a lot though. Yeah, if you turn one off, you might find your cost per conversion goes up. But that one that spent 168 bucks, if you turn that off, you'd have a much better cost per action. But hold on a second. Yeah, I reckon that's a great idea, but document what you're doing. Write it down on a bit of paper so that in a couple of days' time, when you've forgotten when it all went to shit, you can come back and go, oh yeah, I turned C2 off. Mm. As, and in your ad set, you can go and have a look at your history, right? So if you click back on the ad set and you click on edit, in the left hand corner of that little grey bar, you can go down and click on history. And you can see what you've done. So if you combine that with some note taking, you can kind of see what you've done to make your campaign better or worse. Which at your level now, when you're turning an ad off, sometimes it can make everything all the bunch better, or it could make it worse. So it's just worth. Correct. Correct. 100%. Well, I mean, when we're looking at you said you had 11 sales, and that's a $90 cost per action. That's actually pretty good. If that continues, great. I don't know if this can scale because I am concerned with your cost per click. Yeah. But if you can coast on this now and just rest on, making 600 bucks a week, that's fine. Or it could be that it could be now that it's overdeveloped. Like launching my new website, that's my biggest not problem. My biggest concern is if it's too overdeveloped, it can actually hurt my conversion rate. I'm just hoping that the bits that I yeah, my landing page and my website overall, because you've got a lot of moving parts, same as me on your landing page. Oh, that's nice. That's much better. Oh, that's 100% better. You've actually got all the elements that I said were brilliant in your first version back. No, this is much better. Way better. I think you've learnt. Well, have you got anything that I'll say is it's funny to have all of your reviews down there and have the same reviews up a bit further. It's just that they're the same faces. I don't know. I'm not going to say yes or no because it's such a nitpicky little thing. I think this is way better. I love the fact that you got the woman who's in bed like really celebrating. New technology sounds great. Fibro software is getting great results. It means this isn't just for fibro, but this definitely helps fibro. Oh, now you know. Now you know. It's not it's not the current. Yeah, maybe it's just too broad. Now, are you sending out weekly campaign emails for these? What sort of subject lines do you have? Yeah, you're right. 27% open rates. I hate to say it, but check. You've got that Google thingy. What's it called? Yeah, the workspace, is it? Have you got any issues in there? Let's take a quick look now. Is it called Workspace? I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember how to get to the. Interesting. That's probably the biggest reason for the drop off. Well, remember it's not that they're less interested; it's that they're at a different stage of awareness. So that you'll probably find that your UGC will educate them as well. So there's another email system that I use to check my domains. I just can't remember what it was. MX Tools, I think. mxtools.com. It's free, and you can put your domain name in there, and it can tell you any email delivery problems. Yep. One sec. Where'd my chat go? mxtools.com. So I'll look yours up right now. It's looking things up. DMARC policy not enabled. That's the only issue. Yeah, looking at yours. DMARC policy not enabled. You've got a record published, but policy not enabled. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Yeah, because I can see your screen. I'm looking. You spent 300 to make 578. Yeah. It can happen. They may have clicked to your website and then gone to the mattress topper and purchased, or or just Facebook has no idea what it's doing, which is perfectly reasonable too. What you're targeting for this is just broad. Okay, show me the one that spent the most. That's C08. Let's take a look at that one. A lot. There's a lot in that. Yeah, I don't like it at all. So I pretty much turn all of those off. You're not hitting anything with any of those ads there. That's nice. That's a good ad. Aussies encouraged to use filters after tap water. So reword it. Make it simple for people to read. Australian tap waters have been found to have carcinogenic chemicals. This. Well, it's true though. There's news reports about it. Oh, they'll give you a warning first. So the most they're going to do is just reject your ad. And I've got look, a lot of my clients are on the fringe of what is acceptable on Facebook. I have a lot of high ticket clients who sell high ticket water machines. You've probably seen them, and they come to me for their Facebook ads. And these claims that they make are dubious at best. So I have to help them skirt in the grey area of Facebook, and we get lots of ad rejections. Doesn't mean your account's at risk. Just means don't do it again. Yeah, so down the bottom there too, we've said removes 90% of toxins, and then down in the header down there, you've got removes 95% of contaminants. You're already telling us that, so instead of doing that, give us an offer in the header or the description. I don't think that one's as powerful. I don't think that's that powerful either. That looks like a Bunnings ad. First one. Hit him hard. That's way better. In terms of email, we got to get your email fixed, hey. And not just Wheelio, we got to get better deliverability. I think you should consider giving Clavio a try. If your Clavio is this low in open rates, consider giving Omnisend a try. It could just be that you're sitting on a shared Clavio server. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. So I launched a new business on Omnisend, and it was had like 25% open rates, and I'm like, Omnisend, what's going on here? And they're like, well, look, man, you've got this problem here, this problem here, this problem here, go fix it. And I did all of the things that they said, and I've got 50% open rates. Okay, well, stop for your fiber mattress stopper. Stop tweaking your landing page. Stop tweaking your ads. You're not going to make it any better from there. This is the source of your problems right here. But your new products, yeah, those ads just aren't quite hitting the mark. They look visually good. They're just not. They're not showcasing the problem enough. I would because of the amount of use. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Well, I mean, at the amount you've spent, if I had spent that much money in a day, and like, it's about volume, and it's about yeah, $300 is more than enough volume to know whether or not something will work. Your CPMS are quite good, so these people are cheap to advertise to, but your click throughs are disastrously low. And I know that for mattress toppers, you're kind of used to it. For me, if I have anything under 1%, it's gone. It's gone within 2 3 days. And then it's hard when you've got a product that you've seen work for other people, and you're trying to make your ads work. It's tough. It's tough, but if you've spent $100 on it, meaning 100 people have clicked on it, more or less, and you've still got under 1% click-through rates, it's time to rethink your whole entire strategy for the ads. And it could just be that these particular products don't work well with image ads unless someone's seen a video first. Hey, throw your wife in the shower and get her to put the shower filter on. That'd be a funny ad. Like, someone in the shower getting is it gonna work? Getting sprayed in the face, and then having the shower, like, have it installed and go like, now my water is free. Nice. That's really good. That's really good. Great. Fantastic. Your landing page is brilliant. That's right. Got to get people to it, which you will do. All right, my friends. Yeah, turn off your testing ads. If you're going to do it, turn off your testing ads until you've got OmniSend fully up and running. You can keep your Fibro going. I mean, you just got to redo all the work again that you did setting everything up. And the only thing is with some of the records, because you'll have some SPF records still pointing to Klaviyo, you'll have to delete them from your domain name and do all of the OmniSend setup. So that I had a problem because I had 2 email clients for the one website and it was causing deliverability issues. So you just delete all the Klaviyo domain settings that they've given you from your domain, and then add all the new ones in from OmniSend. And if anyone else is listening, going, "Damn it, I need to go switch to OmniSend," you don't need to unless Klaviyo over a long period of time has very poor open rates. You too could be stuck on a bad server. It does happen, and they will not. In my experience with Klaviyo, when I asked them, like, I had 2 businesses side by side, Homecraftology, which was getting 45% open rates on Klaviyo, and then Paintcraftology was getting 20% open rates. Same emails, similar product. Klaviyo told me we can't move you from one server to another. It doesn't work that way. So I shut down my Klaviyo account and I went to OmniSend. If you tell them you're coming from Klaviyo and ask them for a discount, they'll probably give you a nice big fat discount for the entire year. Correct. They'll give you all the new SPF and DMARC records. And Klaviyo will even warm up your domain. I wouldn't think so. I mean, no, I don't think so. I don't think that'll make much difference at all. So good luck for the week. You're welcome. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now I'll go through the chat list here and answer any other questions we've got. Oh, Marie and Hidden. Okay. Let's invite you up to co-host. I'll go with Hidden first because you're first on the list, and then Marie, you'll be next. Welcome to the stream, Hidden. It's nice to meet you. I can hear you now. Welcome. All right, H, done. All right, before I start, are you comfortable sharing your store, or you want to keep it private? All right, cool. Hunter's Doggy Daycare. Let's start with the URL. What's the URL for your store? Do you want to pop it in the chat for me? Okay, so do you want to for your Facebook results, that's showing me today. Do you want to show me the entire week? Hunter's Doggy Daycare. Ah, so this is like, I'm going to go on a limb, out on a limb here. So you have a doggy daycare business, do you? Oh, that's pretty cool. So, oh, that's really cool. So you run a doggy daycare business. Brilliant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your cost per clicks are way too high. What is going on? $3 cost per click. Just go back to that screen for me for a second. Sorry, $3 cost per click, but it's got a half decent click-through rate. This is broad. One add to carts, one checkout, one purchase. That's not too bad for $30. So you've only spent $62 in the last 7 days. Ah, okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So I wouldn't just stick with all of your combined, like when you're combining them, I wouldn't just stick to the ones that have had a sale. You see there, for example, crib testing puppy dogs. And you see how it hasn't had a sale, but its cost per click, its CTR is 4.51%. That is a fantastic target. So that should be in your combined winners for sure. Anything that has a decent click-through rate, that even if it hasn't had a sale, if it's above 1.5%, I would consider putting it into my combined winner. It looks like you've picked very, very, very specific interests that don't necessarily have cheap clicks. They all look fantastic. There's not a single interest there that doesn't look good. So I would combine every single interest in this entire campaign that you've thought of. They'll look great to me, except for, say, what's that one there? The dog health pets, yeah, and the dog toy pet supplies. For whatever reason, they're not that great. I probably wouldn't include those ones. Correct? I keep going. You may as well keep going with all the ones that you had. It won't hurt at all to add more. So what's the biggest? What's the product that you're selling at the moment through your ads? The anxious dog teddy bear. Okay. Really cool landing page. Anything with dogs is going to help. All right. Only thing is, this is a really cool teddy bear, but I would love to see it animated on your page. Because I know the heart beats, doesn't it? So it'd be... I put that as my main image so people can see it. Alright, now I've got a question for you about your doggy daycare. Where are you located, by the way? Sydney, alright. And how many clients do you have? 30, and you're sitting like, how many dogs do you sit at the one time? Oh, nice. So it's like a pedigree kind of business. This is a what's it called? Like a, that's cool. But you've got 30 clients and you're housing 4 separate dogs. And you have a love for dogs. Dude, this is great. This is fantastic. And of those people, those 30 people that you're currently housing, or sorry, 30 clients that you've got, Do you have an email list? And you're using Klaviyo for that? Great. So you're combining these two businesses together. That's fantastic. All right, cool. Have you got a Facebook group? Terrific. Now we're talking. Show me a Facebook group real quick. I'm impressed. Oh, that's your Facebook page. Have you got a group? Ah, my friend. Hey, into Facebook for a second and just click home. Actually, click search. Do me a favor, search for Home Craftology group. Home Craftology. Yeah, search that. Yeah, definitely click on groups. There it is, the first group. Look at that, 22,000 members. So if you've got 30 people already that are already your clients and you already know them and you looked at their dogs, go and make a dog group. And in this dog group, take videos of the pets that you're sitting and have your clients invite their dog owning friends into your group and start to build your business as part of your actual group. Like combine it. And in your emails, tell people to go into your group and see happy dogs. People love dogs. My wife is like obsessed with poodles, so she's always looking at poodles on her Instagram. If you can have people looking at dogs inside your group and watching, like sharing dog photos and sharing all that sort of thing, you're gonna build a business of people who love your brand. It's gonna make everything easier. Make sense? Okay, so you're gonna make your group all around, maybe all around like making dogs feel good, love dogs, something like that. All right, now in terms of your products, so I love your landing page. I love your product. It's affordable. It's only $60. I guess one of the things, if I'm looking at your landing page, right, one of the things that concerns me as a dog owner, one of the reasons that would stop me from buying this is my dog. I would fear he would just rip it apart and damage, like hurt himself. So if this is for specific types of dogs who are durable material, you probably that's very like glossy speak and call it out. Like I mean, you have one of these teddy bears. Would a bitey dog tear it apart? That's pretty. It's good. All right. So put that down. Like you've got. I know you do have durable material, but spell it out because I didn't see that looking at your page, and I'm an online shopper. And if I have a question, I can guarantee you the people going to your website have more questions. If it is durable, make a huge big song and a dance. This is durable, and we have a warranty on this, so we'll replace it or give you a refund if your dog destroys it. And put down there, it's not going to hurt itself on any parts on this because that's probably something people are concerned with. Other than that, your landing page is pretty good. I think your price is really good. Let's take a look at your ads. Oh, and for a store like this, you can absolutely have Wheelio. Wheelio will, yeah, for dogs, 100%. 100%. Your customers will love it. One of the cool situations that you're in with your business is the fact that you live and breathe dogs day in day out, and you have an opportunity now to go and create content with the dogs that you're sitting. You could create a nice little video once a week, and you can send an email to all the people on your list just telling about your day with the dogs that you're sitting, and people will read your email and promote a product underneath it. Okay, as a devoted dog owner, I know how heart-wrenching it can be when your pup is anxious. So there's a lot of words there that are good. It's not selling it to me. You know how on your landing page you've got this awesome image. It's got reduce anxiety, soothe and calming, machine washable, free delivery. So that tells me a lot about the product straight up. Whereas your ad doesn't really tell me. Yeah, and that's a really good, because you got all the features there, but your ad isn't telling me what this is for in the text. So the first thing I'd be saying is, go back to your ad for me. Facebook's been a pain. It's because you're streaming and watching the stream at the same time. Australian internet. Okay. I didn't need to, but it's cool if you do. So I would start it off a little bit less wordy. The video is great, by the way. And I would say, anxious dogs love this bear. And then I would have and then I'd have the rest. So the tagline, the very first line, anxious dogs love this bear. And then as a devoted dog owner, so only a simple change. The rest is fine. The rest is really fine. Yeah, I'm not. You've only got the one ad though. That's the thing. You should probably have more than one ad running. Yes. I'm concerned about the cost per click though. It's extremely high. So there's something about this that isn't working. Can you just click on edit for me one more time? Why is that cost per click so high? Best-selling calming dog friend. I don't know why. I don't know why the cost per click is so high. Just scroll down for me. Let's take a look at your ad settings. So you're doing a post, which is fine. And keep going. Okay, keep going. Go to shop now. Okay. Under enhancements. Click on edit. Add all of those in. Yep. See that Facebook's telling you it thinks you can get a 2% higher click-through rate by adding these. I hope we can. If we can just get a 1% higher click-through rate, that would be great. The rest looks fine. Yeah, add them into both ad sets. So you probably want to consider doing some image ads. You might want to get some UGC for this. I think that'll be really strong because the ad itself is quite good, but it looks like an ad, right? It looks like an ad. But if you can get some UGC, it'll look less like an ad and more like someone who loves your product. Do you know what I mean? It looks very promising from what I'm seeing. We just got to get the cost per click down now. Keep the broad ones still going. Your homework for the week though is to add more ads and create more ad content. Even if you have to go and look at what your competitors are doing and try and replicate some of what they're doing. That's what I'd be doing if I was in your shoes. What do you call this thing? A dog bear, is it? What's the actual name of it? Do you have a competitor who's doing really well with these? Pop them in the chat if you have the URL. So we got eDog Australia, Snuggle Puppy, Heartbeat Stuffed Toy, Poor Simp. I got one here, Snuggle Puppy. Okay. So go into Google. Oh, that's cool. Excellent. Oh, look at that landing page. That's nice. The colors are really, really nice. I love, like, your store is okay, but comparing your store to this looks so good. Might want to consider some of your color choices. And if you scroll down for me, yeah, this looks amazing. Okay, we might want to work on your landing page, but that's not the problem right now. The problem right now is your cost per clicks. But let's focus on one thing at a time. We can always come back to your website, but we got to get your ads working better. So if you can go to google.com. What was that website, by the way, the first one that you just showed me then? For some den. For some den.com. For some. Whoops. Okay, cool. So go into Google. Are you there? Yep, head over to Google and type in Facebook ad library. And hit enter, and then click that link. Now we want to type in pour some me, or whatever the URL is, pour some den. So first of all, click. Excellent. Just their domain, not the whole domain. So not when we're looking at it, see where it says Australia, put all. Instead of Australia, we'll put all. And in ad category, we put all. And then we type in, not the domain name, but just their Paulson Den. Oh, you've done this before? Great. Okay. Yeah, their ads, look at that. I love their offer. Transform your pup, swirled into a calming otter. Have you bought one of these? Do you reckon you could film something like that? Go right ahead. So when I'm looking at ads like this, I don't try and blatantly copy. I try and be inspired by and make something similar. They've given you their, so you can scroll up a tiny bit. Those ads have been running since April 15. Holy crap. This product is fantastic. So that's April, May, June, July. That's nearly 4 months, and they haven't changed those ads. That means those ads are printing money. That's the good news. All you have to do is make an ad that looks similar to that, and you'll do much, much better. Or you'll get better. You'll get cheaper clicks on your ads. So that's your homework this week. Go and try it. So when you're looking at your ads, right, I like to look at each one. I write down some notes, and like, let's take a look at the first one. Let's expand that out and just watch it together. All right, so we've got one scene. So let's pause it. Go back. Go back to the very beginning. So one scene in the dark where we can see the glowing. Okay, so that's one scene you got to shoot. And then next. And I thought I'd do is I write these down, one scene in the dark that I'm going to shoot, and then next scene, are we throwing this with just a close-up of me holding it, cool, we can do that, and then the next scene. Okay, and then next scene, dog cuddling it, cool, we can do that, and then the next one. So I break it down, I write down all the different scenes and all the different takes I need to make, and then I just go and do it as best as I can. Looking at the angles, like I usually have the source ad that I'm trying to replicate. I have it there on my laptop while I'm shooting this, so I can get similar angles, just using my phone. And it probably takes me probably 3 or 4 hours to get it right, but when you do it, you spend, rather than spending $300-400 on a creator making this for you, you have full control and you get to learn as you're making this too. So have some fun with some of the dogs you got around the place and go make some videos. You're welcome, and good luck with this. And keep me like updated, because we can make this work. I love the fact you're doing your passion niche. That for me is a huge big green flag. I love like working with people who do something with their passion is awesome. You're working with a product that is working for another company, and you're working in like a niche where you can easily build followers with your Facebook group. Yeah, you can make this big time. You're welcome. All right. I'll kick you. I'm not gonna kick you off, but I'll just say goodbye. So I'll see you later. All right. See ya. All right. Now we have Marie. And after Marie, I'll get to all the chats in the actual chat. Damon, Advantage Creative is always pushing you to have an optimization. No, I turn all my optimizations on every single time. They're an easy win. All right, Marie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, so before we start, are you comfortable sharing your store? And it's perfectly okay if you're not. Okay, cool. What's your URL? Ah, Deluxe. I think I've seen this before. I think. Oh, I haven't seen this before. Is this you? Wholesale? No, that's Deluxe Australia. Deluxe.com? .au. I put a comma there. No wonder it's not working. Come on, Chris. Let's do this. Deluxe. Okay. I'll get you to share your screen in a second. We'll just start having a quick look and letting me know where you're up to. So this is your store, yeah? And you're selling eye masks. Oh, damn, I need some of those. I actually just had my wife take me into, what's it called? That place where all the women get makeup. What was it called? The big beauty place? No. The place where they had, it looks like a Disney for all the beauty products, like Disneyland for beauty products. And not Mac, it's the other one. Damn, she used to work there. What's it called? So, no, the other one, the bigger one. What is it called? Anyway, she took me there so that I could go get some eye cream because my eyes are really puffy. So this is cool. I understand now. And what's your main product? The middle one. All right. Website looks good. Colors are nice. I like your logo. It is simple, but often for the beauty brands, simple does work. All right. Golden. Where are you up to, by the way? Have you had sales? Oh, beautiful. Perfect. Okay, your store looks great. Done. No, okay, just kidding. All right, so Belux Golden Glow Eye Mask, 60 pieces. Great. Reduce dark circles and fine lines, decrease eye puffiness, visual results in just 2 days. I mean, that's pretty good. So if I'm coming at this from not knowing anything about your brand, I'll just tell you some of the questions that I would have that you would need to solve just for me personally. Other people are going to have other questions. For me, I'd be interested, does this irritate my skin at all? Will it make my eyes itchy? Do I wear this overnight? Um, I think that's about it. Those are the other questions that I might have. Oh, can I see some results? Probably those sort of things. So as I go through this page, hopefully you've answered those questions. If you haven't, just take a note of them. And what I want you to do as well, if you've got, I would suggest women because obviously this is geared more towards women. But if you have friends who you know are into makeup, not makeup, sorry, but skincare, because those are two completely different markets. If you've got friends interested in skincare, feel free to show them your page and ask them what questions do you have? What would stop you? This is the key here. What would stop you from purchasing this right now? That is because you got the purchase language in there that makes them stop and think. Oh, okay. Let me think. Why would I not buy this? It is honestly for anyone else, for any other store. Stop and ask your friends. What would stop you from buying this right now? All right. Image wise, looks great. Looks just like what you'd see on one of these stores. I don't know how you get gold in these things. If it's pure gold, how is it so cheap? That's one of my questions, by the way. Okay. Yeah, if it says pure gold, why is it so cheap? I guess it's gold freckles. There's not a tiny amount, is it? All right, are dark circles and puffiness making you look older and tired? Yeah. There's something going on with your images here, though. They're not bright. So there's a filter there that's making your whole entire web page look not great. It's amazing how up here your images are really bright and crisp, and the whole website looks crisp. But then here, just having the fogginess just makes your website look dull. It's amazing, isn't it? How that can change. All right. The relaxed golden eye mask will refresh and brighten your under eye area for a younger, more radiant look. Infused with natural plant extract and proven dermatological ingredients, these masks are designed to reduce puffiness, dark circles, and fine lines, revealing a more youthful and brighter look. Great. Experience instantly brighter, moisturized, and nourished skin with every use for a more radiant look. Feel confident, look less tired, all while enjoying the simplicity of a quick treatment. Okay, cool. Well, it would be really good for you to include what the treatment actually is. So have a section here, how to use, and preferably with moving images, with GIFs of like putting it on, and then how long do you keep it on, and then peeling it off. It'd be really cool if you can do it before and after. I don't know if you can or not, but if you can find one, that would be awesome. Okay, how long should I leave it on? 15 to 20 minutes. I know you have it in the FAQ there, but it's still good to have this section there showing people what to do. Since you have got the sensitive skin there thing there, so that's good. How often? 3 to 4 times a week. Great. Discount if I buy more. And you got the guarantee. With a product like this, you want to go find yourself a really beautiful guarantee seal. And really, like if you go on my store, I'm a big advocate for really good seals. So I got my nice big customer satisfaction guarantee. I put that everywhere, nice and clean, so people can see it and they won't miss it. Damn, where was my tab? There it is. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And you got your reviews there, which is great. Now that's looking good. It's getting there. I wouldn't be sending traffic just yet, but you're not far off. And what's your complimentary? Which one are you thinking more? This one, I would guess. Sculpts and defines. It does. Yeah, landing page looks good. And have you got some competitors who are selling the eye masks like for a long time? That's okay. Do you want to show me the best one? Awesome. And you can do the same thing that I showed the doggy daycare. You can go into the Facebook ad library and take a look at their ads to get some idea of what to do. With this sort of product too, I would highly recommend getting yourself some of the UGC from Freedom as well. All right. Yeah. So once you've tested the product and you know you can sell it, you could actually go and you could take this to this level where you've got your own packaging. This isn't hard to do. It is definitely possible. We can. So one of the things that you can do if you want to, this product is great. I love this product because these little sachets, yours will probably come in those little sachets, and they might look cheaper for now. That's fine. But the little sachets you can easily put in a bigger package. We could get this all created and shipped to you in bulk from China, and you could ship them out through any even from your home, or you could go to a shipping partner and get that done, or you can ship this directly from China. This can all be done. So once you've proven this, keep in touch and let me know if you want to start expanding it out, but just test it first. Oh, that's nice. I like it in the jar. It's nice. Very cool. Because the jar, yeah, it's not many things come in jars. And look, you can make that jar amazing in the future. You can make it a glass jar. So there's a lot of places to take this. If you look at this competitor though, I love their imagery. This is brilliant. Just taking some of the photos that they've got from women. You could make some of these things from what you've got. I love that it shows you what's in it. This is beautiful too. It's really adding personality into their brand, which is really important. I love this little comic look. So, you can't obviously steal their images, but by all means, get inspired by what they've got. Oh, I like that. I like what makes it magical. That's amazing. That would add that kind of, if you would have under here, you know, what makes this so magical? Probably after this image, what makes this so magical? That would be great. Just adds that bit of sparkle. Oh, this is good too. They've got perfect for late nights, early mornings, so these are pretty good selling points that you can add to your store as well. Key ingredients is nice because that tells me actually what's in it. Not that I know any of these things, but people like to know that you know what's in it. I love sections here. Why you love it? That's great. Although that looks like a different product. How to use, and they've got the how to use section. This is probably what I was looking for on your site too. That'd be brilliant. And if you want, you can ask the UGC people to make something like that too. So yeah, take some elements from them and add that to your store, and then that'll look fantastic. So you're nearly there. Good job. Good job. So come back to my stream on Tuesday and show me how far you've come. And thanks for dropping in. You're welcome. All right. No worries. I'll see you soon. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go through the chat here and make sure I've Lisa. Did I help you already? I'll invite you to co-host. I can't remember if I've had you on the call yet. Getting old, my memory sucks. And in the meantime, let's go through these chats here and see if I've missed anybody. Beck? I'll answer yours next, Beck. Lisa, how's it going? I can. So, do you want to let me know where you're up to? All right. Uh-huh. Do you okay sharing your store? All right, do you want to give me a URL? dhlclub.com. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Ah, I was way off. Okay. AJ Club. Ah, cool. You're selling kitchen gadgets. Terrific. So, one of the things, is this your store? Or are you sharing you're sharing your screen? Okay, sorry. One sec. Okay, I'll share mine. Okay. So, when we're doing Wheelio, I don't like this the little what do they call this, a flyout or something? You can turn that off in Wheelio. To me, it distracts. Wheelio is great. I just don't like that. Okay, AJ Club, and we got Wheelio coming out. $100 voucher. That looks nice. So hopefully you're getting emails. What's your main product? Okay, cool. $26. Yeah, very low ticket. It is a cool looking product. Ah, what's this specify your color bundle? Yeah, that's probably a conversion killer right there. Because I don't know what to do with it, and if I don't know what to do with it, nobody knows what to do with it. This is where the bundling can sometimes cause confusion. So I'd probably get rid of the bundling and just have a like an option to add more. So instead of a discount for buy two, buy three, just have what's it called? I can't remember the name of it, but you press 1, 2, and 3. You know the up and down thing. I'll show you real quick, just for anyone else who doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, so if I pick out one of my kits, I can say quantity picker. That's what it is, the quantity picker. So get rid of this and just have one very simple quantity picker. All right, now I'm not a huge fan. Oh, I am a huge fan of some of the things on your website, but I don't like the background here. It's cool that you got the background up here and around here, but from here it's weird because it looks like it should be white. And it looks just strange. If this suddenly went white here, that would be like that's that section and this is that section. So that might be better. Are you tired of wasting oil or spilling them? That language is a little bit not so ecom speaky. I understand what you're trying to say, and I like it, and we just have to come up with something better. I'm just watching your gifts here. I do like this product. It would make my life a lot easier. But the way that you're selling this isn't great. This GIF here is too quick and too moves around too much. You got a lot of good things here. I like that you've obviously been watching my streams and you've been taking a lot in, but it's almost like there's too much going on, and we got to simplify a little bit. Yeah, I can see why. Like for that specify your color, that's going to be your biggest conversion killer there. Your language here isn't great either. Now, also, we don't ever underline anything on our e-commerce stores unless it's a link. Because you'll have people going, okay, I need to click this link, and the link's not working. Okay, and then they just close the page. So if something on your page doesn't work the way that you would expect a usual browser would not expect it to work, they'll just click off and you've lost them. The fact that we suddenly go into centered, what's it called? Centered something here, that might be off-putting as well. But in terms of this, I like say goodbye to messy spills and uneven distribution. I like that, but we got to come up with a much better flagging. Not flag. That's not the way to say it. A much more better way of saying that. We need to come up with something better. What do I think? I cook with a lot of oil, and I get it all over my shirt. I'm a messy cook. Cooking doesn't have to be messy. Save oil splatters by using our something like this. Isn't what you don't do this word for word, but something like this. Like, how would I say this? Are you tired of wasting oil or spilling them? So get rid of that. And so I'd probably start with cooking with oil doesn't have to be messy. That's what I'd start with. Say goodbye to messy spills and uneven distribution with our oil dispenser. And then next line. Our oil dispenser combines the convenience of spraying and pouring in one smart design. That's brilliant. That's great. Next line. Effortlessly control the flow of the oil for precise cooking and seasoning. Great. But break it up a little bit. Now, is the material safe? That should be in your FAQ. the fact that you're telling me that is the material safe makes me question if it's actually safe. That's that's a bit of feedback there. Okay, what is the difference between this and spraying cans? That's too long. I'd just say don't use spray cans as a big line, and then I'd say spray cans provide only small amounts of oil and large amounts of toxic propellants. Like that's great. You got that? That's great. It's just the way they're doing it. And then get rid of two-in-one invention. Get rid of the toxic spray cans. Look at some of the other stores that I've shown today as to how you should be putting these. But this GIF is pretty good. This one not so bad, not so good. Okay, 2-in-1, durable glass, big volume, built-in filter. Okay, those are pretty good. And it's made of glass. Holy crap! Is this made of glass? Wow, my friend, you should have told me that up here. All you told me was BPA free. If this was made of glass, all of a sudden I'm even more interested because that feels like quality. So we need to be talking about the quality of this product up here. Oh, you did, but I didn't even see it. I didn't even see that. Maybe make these a bit bigger. Maybe the black tick isn't working. Maybe we want to have like a nice green tick to tell me. Like I didn't even notice that information. That's the problem. Now in terms of images, God, I love that. I love that. I don't love this. I know it's probably good information. It doesn't look great though. Now, why choose AJO? Yeah, that's fantastic. I like the comparison charts. Good testimonials, FAQs. Okay, so we just need to do a fair bit more work on this page. It's a little bit disconjointed. In terms of your ads, do you want to share your ads with me now? All right, so before we look at the ad, do you want to show me your results? Yeah. Oh my gosh, you've spent a lot of money. Show me all the campaigns first up. Let's have a look. Okay. So you've only spent what, $600 of the 800 on this. So you've only spent $300 of this. Okay. Okay. Hey, look, I gotta say, you're all in, which is great. It's great to see. Now you've tested the electric chopper. You couldn't make that work, and you moved on. Look, your ads here have pretty good click-through rates. Can you just scroll across a little bit? Yeah, still in the campaign for now. Your cost per click is okay. Your add to carts are pretty good. So how many link clicks did you have for the oil dispenser in total? 169. And you had 24 add to cart. Great, that's fantastic. Checkouts 14. Cost per purchase of $35. Great. Okay, hold on a second. That's what I would expect. So on Facebook right now, I'm personally seeing, $30 to $35 purchases. But your dispenser is only $26. And people are probably only buying one, right? Great. Yeah. Just go back to your competitor for a sec. How long have you had this specify your color thing here? Okay. They've got an app there that's much better. I like what they're using. I don't know what app that is, but you choose your color and then you select buy one get one free. So this, well, I like the fact that they're charging more than you, and then you get one free. So it's essentially the same amount, but they're getting more volume. And you can get buy two get one buy two free and buy three get. I like that. That's great. That's what they needed to do that in order to increase the volume so that they're actually making profit from for some of these sales. That's how they've done it. I like that they're able to then select the color. So you just got to figure out what app that is. You'll have to go into the app store and try some buy one buy two apps. Learn from Yeah, you should. I think you should try the same model. I think that'd be great. Learn from their store. See how it says top quality glass? You got that too, but just scroll up for me. They've got these lovely little icons there that sort of just help draw that out. And you see how they've got red on their price, whereas your price was grey and your other price is black. So that really blends into the background for you. Your colors are very muted, whereas their colors are white and bright and much easier on the eye. So you might want to go back and have a rethink about the colors on your system. You want to scroll down their page. Like you're almost there. I can see you've almost got a flair for this. Like you're so close. I know it's frustrating, but we can make this work. Yeah. Some of those things are great. All the things that they're saying, totally good. I would be more inclined to buy off them than yours, just off that. So bring as much. Like, don't copy word for word, but get inspired by as much as you can off their website. Because we'll have a quick look at your ads. I don't think ads are a problem. But let's take a quick look. Oh man, there's the gifts they have are amazing. Okay, so let's look in top of funnel oil dispenser. Oh gosh, that's good. $35 purchase. All we got to do is bring that down and increase your basket size. Close this window down with the X on the top left. Yep, just close this window down with the big X on the top left. Yep. I'm not so much interested in what you have on your ads because they look pretty good. Yeah, these are working. Well, I'm interested in your ad sets. If you can click on ad sets for the campaign. So health and wellness, you can get rid of that one. Broad isn't particularly working that well for you at the moment. I would probably, for you, I would turn them off and stick to retail. That's really good because this is a retail product. In that retail audience, what are you targeting? That that is brilliant. Who taught you to do that? Oh my god. Okay, that's I never actually thought to do that, to be honest. That's brilliant. Do you know why that's so brilliant? Retail is one of those keywords that is targeting people who actually go out and are interested in retail and buy things that are on retail. It's like targeting high impact buyers without targeting a specific thing. Brilliant. Turn the other two off for now. Keep all your money on that retail ad set. That's giving you $18 purchases. If you were just sticking to that, you would have actually probably made a profit. So stick to that. What's that? Oh, you are. Stick to that one ad set, and then I really want you to work on your website and make that look as professional as possible. Your logo is brilliant, by the way. It's just your colors and your layout just needs to be tightened by looking at your competitors and trying to bring it as close to your competitors' level of quality as you can. And then come see me on Tuesday with your results. And don't give up. This is looking extremely promising. And from here, once you nail this down, you're going to be able to scale this product. This is a scalable product. I'm impressed. Good job. You're welcome. All right, I'm going to say goodbye to you and then see if I have any other questions here. I'm running out of time, guys. I'm really running out of time. I've gone way over time. Hitting, we helped you back. Taking your feedback to the landing page, updated imagery revisions. Keen to hear your thoughts. Let me just have a quick look at your landing page. I have to streamline through these. I've been here blabbling away. This looks pretty good. One bag, three sizes. Reclaim your luggage space. See yourself. Pretty good. Yeah. I know I was wanting to see the bag inside the bag. That's the only thing you need. You just need the bag inside the bag. Because having the bag, like this is good, but having a video of pulling the bag out of another bag and then making another big bag, that's kind of the selling point for this. So it's almost there. You're going to have the same problem that we saw before too, with the buy one, get buy two. Because people are going to be trying to buy different ones. You might need a different buy two app installed. This is a pretty exciting product too. I hope this works well for you. And I hope you watch till the end of this video and see this there. You're nearly there. I would launch with this landing page. This is really good. I would launch with this just to see if we can make it work with that. Blake, we'll have to go over your ads next time if you want to put your hand up. Scylla? That's how I say your name. Scylla. Baby Ease. Okay, opening soon. I can't really look at your website until you've got your password. So drop in on Tuesday and show me your website. We'll be able to take a look at that. So flexigo.com.au has been pivoted. Shape your day your way. This looks nice. Booty band. This looks really nice. I'm assuming we're selling booty bands. I'm looking at Notion, but I don't have access to your Notion, so I can't give you any feedback on that. Website looks phenomenal. Good job. Jump on my call on Tuesday, Haley, and we can take a deep look into it. No reviews. This looks great. Love your gift there. No, it looks good. This is a good product. This is a good store. Okay. I really love what you've done there. What else have we got here? Natalie, website review. If you guys want deep website reviews, come to my Tuesday call. We can do them all there. Help ease. Don't love your logo. I like your products though. They're pretty good. I'm assuming you're going to sell the pillow. Then a few people try and sell it. I haven't seen any results, but I've seen some people starting to sell this. Maybe one of them was you, obviously. I'm interested to see how this one goes. Looks great. I'll give you an in-depth review on Tuesday if you like, but look, honestly, this looks fine. I'd say go give it a test. You followed all of the instructions. It looks clean. It looks nice. I think it looks ready to go. We can have an in-depth discussion of language and copy on Tuesday if you like. Jessica Miller. Hi Chris, may sound silly. How do I know if your Google ads are working? You're having trouble getting one of your logos approved in the Merchant Center? Yeah, I had one of my logos not get approved and it never got approved. I still have my Google ads working and they still did okay. How do you know if they're working? You gotta make sure you got Google Analytics set up. If you don't have Google Analytics set up, go and get a developer on Upwork who can set up for you and integrate Google Analytics with Google Ads so that you can know that you can look at your Google results through Google Analytics and make sure that the data is correct that way. think that's about it for the day. Just Christy and David on childproof.com.au. Yeah, I'm still going. I'm just trying to finish up. Childproof, innovative oven locks, an essential safety solution. I've always veered away personally from selling child safety things because I always thought to myself, what if it doesn't work? Now sued. I'm not saying don't do it. Just make sure you fully understand your product and you've tested it yourself and you're happy with it. Peace of mind, enhanced safety, easy installation. These are not great selling points. They're not strong enough. Find your competitor and see what they're using, because I don't think these are going to work. Your logo definitely needs a lot of work. That doesn't inspire any confidence in your brand from my point of view. Worried about your little ones getting into the oven? I can say, having had 3 children, worrying about my children getting into the oven is not one of my major concerns, no. Worrying about my children opening the oven, that's the concern, not getting into. The fact that you can install this without drilling or damaging the oven, that's pretty cool. Your language just needs to be improved. We need more GIFs showing how this thing works. We need more. We need more. We need a lot more. You got, you've got the foundations are there. We just, I think go and have a look at your competitors and see what see how they're selling it and see what else you can bring into the party. But look, it's a good start. It's a good start. It just needs a bit more work. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I think I have overstayed my welcome, and looking forward to speaking to you guys on Tuesday. Actually, probably be here Sunday this week. So, I'll come see you on Sunday. All right, take it easy, guys. I'll speak to you then.